Good day, sir. This is Munchipan Suede of DYSIUM, and today I will identify the process and events which takes place in 4-stroke cycle and 2-stroke cycle diesel engine. I will explain also the method of charging, and let's find out. This is the 4-stroke cycle engine. A 4-stroke cycle engine is an internal combustion engine in which piston completes 4 separate strokes when turning the function. A stroke refers to the full travel of the piston along the cylinder in either direction. The four strokes are turned in intake, compression, power, and exhaust. Letter A represents the intake. Intake, also known as the induction or suction. This stroke, the piston begins at the top dead center and it ends at the bottom dead center. In this stroke, the valve must be open position while the piston push an air fuel mixture into the cylinder and produce the same vacuum pressure to the cylinder to this downward motion. The piston is moving as air is being sucked in by the downward motion against the piston. Letter B or the letter B or the num- Letter B or the number process of 4-stroke engine is called compression. This stroke begins at the bottom dead center or at just the end of the suction stroke and ends at the top dead center. In this stroke, the piston compresses the air fuel mixture in preparation for ignition. During the power stroke, both the intake and the exhaust valves are closed during this stage. Compression means it compresses the air fuel mixture in preparation for ignition during the power stroke. Letter C or the third process of the 4-stroke cycle diesel engine is called power. Power or combustion, it is also known as the ignition. This is the start of the second revolution of the 4-stroke cycle. At this point of the crankshaft has completed the full 360-degree revolution while the piston is at the top dead center. The compressed air mixture ignited by a spark plug in a gasoline engine or heat generated by high compression in diesel engine. Forcefully, it returns the piston at the bottom dead center. This stroke produces the mechanical work from the engine to return the crankshaft. Letter D or the last part of the process of the 4-stroke cycle diesel engine is called exhaust, also known as the outlet. During the exhaust stroke, the piston once again returns at the bottom dead center to the top dead center, while the exhaust valve is open. This action expels the spent air fuel mixture through the exhaust valve. Next is the diagram of the 2-stroke cycle diesel engine, and today I will identify the process of events which takes place in 2-stroke cycle diesel engine. 2-stroke diesel engine or 2-stroke cycle diesel engine is a type of internal combustion engine that contains a power cycle when 2 strokes or up and down motion to the piston during the power cycle. This power cycle is being completed in the one revolution of the crankshaft. It means a 2-stroke engine, the end of the combustion stroke, and the beginning of compression stroke happens simultaneously, while the intake and the exhaust and the scavenging function occur during the same time. 2-stroke diesel engine only requires 2 piston movements in order to generate power. And overall, the 2-stroke contains 2 processes. Compression. In this stroke, the inlet port opens, the air fuel mixture enters the chamber, and the piston moves forward, compressing the mixture. A spark plug ignites the compressed fuel begins the power stroke. Number 2. Power stroke. The heat generated gas exerts high pressure on the piston. The piston moves downward, expands, waste it. So this is the intake. Letter A is the intake. Letter B is the compression. Letter C is the power, and D is exhaust. And the last part of our assessment is explain the method of charging. There are three methods of charging. Number one is charging by friction. The charging by friction process involves rubbing of one particles on another, resulting in electrons moving from one surface to another. Number two is charging by conduction, and the number three is charging by induction. That's also and again, this is Michigan's video of tradition. Thank you.